This is the future.
There's no reason your Warframe will die in the game right now. Well, it would be funny if I recorded a clip wherein I say these words and then proceeds to dying, right? But seriously, Warframe is a super easy game right now. We got damage mitigation, overshield, then shield gating, then the option to go invisible or even invulnerable, and now overhealth. Yes, you have heard me right, there's a thing called overhealth right now wherein if you are close to 0 health, 1 second invulnerability will activate. Okay, I'm just kidding, don't be upset. What I'm talking here is the new Arcane blessing which you can farm from Conjunction Survival Circulus on Lua'S as a rotation C reward. Alternatively it can be purchased from Arcane for 15 Lua'S plasm each. At max rank, this Arcane will give you 1200 health bonus when you have looted 50 health orbs. For easier health orb looting, you must equip the synth fiber mod in your companion, as this will allow you to loot health orbs even if your health is full. In addition to that, abilities like Dispensary will help you gain the bonus health from this Arcane. However, it's slow because Arcane Blessing preferred the orb drop rate per second, and doesn't mind how much health orbs you gain. Even if you gain 200 health in one health orb, you will only get 1 stack on this Arcane. The best Warframe to get the full stack fast are those Warframes that can generate health orbs as fast as possible. One example is Naza with a Reaping Chakram build. In a few minutes, you will gain the full 50 stack of health on this Arcane. But if there's one best Warframe for the job, that is Necros with his Desecrate ability. We all know that Loot Daddy Necros can give tons of health orbs when he kill multiple enemies, and within seconds, you can gain the full bonus of this Arcane. What's the point of putting this Arcane though when you can just heal away your health with a Gloom build for Necros? It doesn't make any sense at all. To be honest, this is the truth. And no matter how I say that Necros need this Arcane to somehow give him more health for a despoil setup, it won't matter if you have something like Gloom. However, increased health will be beneficial if you pair it with insane damage reduction, whether from a buff, or coming from armor. In fact, tanky Warframes that benefit a lot from armor will love Arcane Blessing because it increases their maximum effective health. This way, they can take more damage from the enemies, and one big taker from this Arcane is obviously Chroma. With insane armor setup that can reach almost 95 damage reduction on health through armor, extra health on this Warframe will further boost the effective health, allowing this dragon to be more tanky as hell. Then, pair that with a Gloom setup, and you will see your Chroma close to being the superior dragon he was in the past. The same can be said with Blessing on Liza, Valkyria, Grendel, Atlas, and even Mesa. How about Inaros squad leader? Well, like I always said, you can't rely on just health for Inaros, as he will just be a squishy tank in Steel Path if you do this. You must give Inaros armor and health regen to somehow benefit from a high health value setup. Equipping Arcane Blessing in Inaros is just bragging rights on how much health you can pump up in our resident Sandboy, but it would be super good when you have huge armor bonus that will increase your damage reduction to health. Pair it again with a health regen tactic like using Gloom, or even using a healing return setup, or simply using Inaros' 4th ability. Then congratulations, you just turn Inaros into a walking beefy Warframe. But like I have said, Arcane Blessing is not made for all mission and will shine most of the time in endurance runs like the new Conjunction Survival, or any survival or endless mission. If you are running a Gloom setup or any other Helminth build already in your Warframe, then you have no option but to rely on the regular health orb drops from the enemies, which will take longer to complete the full stack of Arcane Blessing. One tip is to always kill Eximus units first, as they drop health orbs every time. Or, if you are running a healing return setup or you have other healing setup, then you can toss Varuna into the Helminth system and subsume her 3rd ability into your Warframe. With the ability, you will have a 50% chance to drop health orbs when killing enemies with your melee weapon. One last thing to discuss is that high health values will make not just your Warframe, but also your companion tanky. If you are using a Smeeta Kavat setup for farming steel essence or other resources, then having more health will be great for your cat, especially if you pair it with high armor while using those Warframes that can build up armor. You will give the cat the tankiness it needs to survive long missions and able to farm those things that you need. I'm just hoping that Digital Extremes would somehow fix how the cat procs his buff, because I often see the Smeeta Kavat not proccing anything. If you experience the same thing, then let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.